Hey guys, it's Nicholas here from upgradeToLife.com, and in this video we are going to talk about the feeling of naturalness, how to make your goal feel natural to you. And I'm sure you've heard this before, that it should feel natural to you and your desire, your goal should feel like normal and natural. But why is this so important? And I'm sure that by the end of this video it will be obvious to you that yes, of course, like this should be natural, this should be normal, this should be a normal part of my life, because why would we want to obsess over our goals? It should be normal for us. It's our birthright to experience all of this stuff, so it should be natural. And this is really a key thing. That's why I want to explain that with some quotes by Neville. Before I jump in, just a quick side note: if you want to learn how to manifest your goals step by step without fluff or woo or hype and any of this madness, then check out my free masterclass. The link for that is in the description down below. It's only 18 minutes long. And if you want to work with me because you're really dedicated and you want to take things to the next level, then check out the second link in the video description. There you can apply for a free 45-minute call with me to see if we are a good fit to work together. And with that, let's talk about the feeling of naturalness right now. So let's look at the quotes from Neville Goddard. He said, "The time it takes your assumption to become a fact, your desire to be fulfilled, is directly proportionate to the naturalness of your feeling of already being what you want to be, of already having what you desire. The fact that it does not feel natural to be what you imagine yourself to be is the secret of your failure." Okay, and that's really like a huge thing. So he said the secret of failure is that it does not feel natural. And oftentimes it does not feel natural because you're still like desiring it. You are not it. You're still thinking of this version of you that already has your goal, or you think of your goals of having it, but you are not it. You're not embodying it. You are not really conscious of being that. And again, your life always reflects what you are conscious of being, what you hold within your awareness, what is your internal state. So, and he also says, right, the time it takes. Oftentimes people ask, like, how long does it take? How long does it take for the manifestation to happen and stuff? And this is straight to the point, right? Your desire will be fulfilled when it does feel natural, to the feeling of already having it, of already being this new you. So regardless of your desire, regardless of how faithfully and intelligently you follow the law, if you do not feel natural about what you want to be, you will not be it. If it does not feel natural to you to get a better job, you will not get a better job. Just one example, but this is like true for everything. Okay, so you can know the whole theory of the law, you can like apply it, but if still you're not really making this shift and it does not feel just natural to you, you won't get it. And this is why when you hear the stories where people said that they let go of their desires and they think, oh yeah, it's all about letting go. The thing is that actually when they let go, it's unconsciously, like even with them not really thinking about that, but it became natural to them. They stop obsessing, they stop worrying, they stop needing, they stop all of this. It was kind of natural to them and then it showed up. But it's because they detached from all the limitations and fears and doubts and worries and the old state and attached by letting go of all of this stuff to this new state. And then it felt natural to them. So don't focus on letting go. Focus on the feeling of naturalness. And obviously then the question is, okay, but how can we attain this feeling of naturalness, right? How can we really, when we shift from our old state into our desired internal state, how can we make it feel natural? Because many people, they get this for a short period of time where they say, oh yeah, like it feels so good and I'm in this phase of relief where I know it's done and everything is good. And then 2 weeks later, they're back at where they started and they, oh, like I need it, I desire it, it does not feel natural, what can I do? This is how you do it. How can this feeling of naturalness be achieved? The secret lies, and now it comes, guys, the secret lies in one word: imagination. For example, this is a very little illustration. Assume that you are securely chained to a large, heavy iron bench. You could not possibly run. In fact, you could not even walk. In these circumstances, it would not be natural for you to run. You could not even feel that it was natural for you to run, but you could easily imagine yourself running. I will go on and then I will explain it in more detail. In that instant, while your consciousness is filled with your imagined running, you have forgotten that you are bound. In imagination, your running was completely natural. The essential feeling of naturalness can be achieved by persistently filling your consciousness with imagination, imagining yourself being what you want to be or having what you desire. And if you get this, guys, you get it. Like, that's obvious. If you get it, you get it. But no, like, that's really powerful. Okay, let's talk about it. So how can it be achieved? How can you really make your desire natural if you still desire it and you want it and you think about it and you think of it? How can you shift into being it and thinking from it and having thoughts arise from the state, having emotions and actions arise from the state because you are it? So like Neville said, the secret is imagination. And then he gives this example. Let's say you are like chained to this bench, you cannot move. And even though you're physically unable to move, you can still make this like your desire, even though the circumstances are not great right now. Basically translated, that's what it means. You can still make it natural if you imagine yourself running over and over and over again. Like if you imagine yourself running, at some point you will be like, yeah, of course I ran, or of course it's possible for me, or of course this is already true for me, and somehow I will get off this chain, right? So what you do is you, like Neville said, you fill your consciousness with imagination, which means you put in your consciousness, in your awareness, you identify again and again and again with this new state. Many people then think this is hard work, this is effort, this is like strong persistency, and I need to work really hard. But that's not true. It's fun, it's enjoyable when you know that while you imagine you are experiencing that and it gives you a great relief, the persistency becomes fun. You can do it out of enjoying actually what you imagine. I made a video called How to Imagine the Right Way. Please check it out. It's really powerful and a huge game changer for a lot of people, so I will link this above. And this is how we do it, right? By, again, imagining yourself being what you want to be and having what you desire. And now, again, imagining yourself to be that or to have that does not mean you have to visualize. You can hear people congratulate you. You can hear other things. You can smell things. You can touch things. You can use affirmations. You can use "Isn't it wonderful?" You can revise. You can use any kind of thing that you want. But what you're doing, again, on a deeper level, is that you just place yourself in the state that you already have it. So don't rely on a technique. Rely on what's going actually on, is that your consciousness like gets filled with the state of already being and having it. And then your consciousness mirrors back to you and resurrects. That's what Neville said. Consciousness is the resurrecting power. It resurrects whatever you hold within your consciousness. And that is how you, over time, reach this feeling of naturalness. So it can take a day. Neville said it can take a day, or it can take one time, it can take 100 times. But that's not really important, as long as you know that it works, that you should never focus on the how and the when, that your goal as the operant power, which you are, is to like imagine that you already have it, is to assume this state, is to shift into this desired state. And if you do this, and if this is natural to you, then everything else is like the way how to do it. This is not on your shoulders. This is not what you have to worry about. This is what is so awesome. And therefore, you basically have two options. Okay, let's say that's you, and you have two options. Either you can dwell here, like on the old state and the old circumstances, and let's say you are here and you do some techniques, then the desire is coming up again, and then boom, like you go back to, oh, like I want it and it's not here yet, and yes, currently the circumstances showing me that this is not possible for me, that this will take a really long time, that this is hard, blah, blah, blah. All of this victim shit. That's one option. Or what you can just do as easy, literally, as that, is to imagine again that you already have it. Like it's to, I am already that. It's already done. I am your awareness, to place your awareness already on something that implies the fulfillment. Put your awareness already on the fact that you already have it or that you already are it. And by doing that, you maybe slip back, you slip back in the old state. Okay, it's okay. But then you slightly and kindly devote yourself to this imaginal experience again, or you use like the technique you desire again. That's okay. But it's about to bring yourself consciously and kindly without force or judging yourself or getting down on you because you forgot it one time. Bring yourself back to you're already that. Fill your consciousness again with already being that person, and eventually, over some time, can take longer sometimes, can be really fast sometimes, it will feel natural to you. And that is how you achieve it. There is no gimmick, no magic pill. You do it by just continuously applying what works for you. And again, for some desires, it's easier. For some, it's actually easy all the time. But for some desires, it can take a little bit more repetition. For some, it's quicker. That's depending on how your mind declares things as bigger and smaller, which is only mind stuff. Everything is equal. So I hope by now you understand how to make your goal more natural. To sum it up, I would say it's just to bring your internal state back to bring your awareness back to the state of already being that, of already having that, which you can very easily, very gently do by imagining something that implies you have it. Congratulations, seeing scenes, seeing a smile, touching things, smelling things, all of that stuff, right? You know there are many techniques. And that's basically it for this video, guys. If you have questions, leave them in the comments down below. If there's anything that is unclear to you, which I'm sure actually should not be the case from this video, then also let me know, and I look forward to speak to you in the next video. Thank you very much, guys. Check out the free masterclass and apply for coaching if you need more help. So that's it for this video. Talk to you soon.